And how to ruin your career news.
So easy.
Right?
Especially nowadays. You can really do it quick.
Yeah, you can. Submitted by I Love Eggs. A model lied about being transgender after making anti-trans comments.
Smart. It's worth a shot at last ditch.
That can be career ending.
Oh my god.
That very well could be.
So they talked shit and then they went, wait, it's okay guys, I'm trans. Like that? That's
Pretty
probably what
smart.
happened.
Is that literally what happened? Like, we need this. I need the story for this.
Well, the girl right next to you's got it all.
I need it.
Got you. So this model, her name is Carissa Pinkston, and she, what?
Carissa Pinkston. It's just,
Is that an anti-trans joke?
no, it's just a funny name.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So this is what she looks like. She's a 20-year-old model, and she modeled in the Fenty thing.
Oh, cool.
Last year.
With the Rihanna.
Which Rihanna?
Which one is she?
This chick.
Oh, she's pretty.
She got a cool look.
So her friend exposed her because she had like her private Facebook page, and she posted some.
That's not a real friend.
That was supposed to say that's no longer her friend.
Yeah.
That's a plotting ass friend, which means a frenemy, which means she never was your friend to begin with. She was just waiting for you to fucking slip so she could fucking oust your ass.
Does that happen to you before?
No. Maybe, I don't know.
So this is what she posted on Facebook. Being transgender does not make you a woman. It makes you simply transgender. So that's one.
Out of nowhere.
And then the other one said the next day, being transgender does make you a woman in a transgender context according to gender and not sex. This is how they want to be perceived. In a biological context, there are females and males. This is the world in 2019. So the friend screenshotted these, and
Oh, I thought she was really talking shit.
What was bad about that last
That's
one?
just a perspective from one angle, but I guess it sounds very anti-trans.
that's what the person, I'm just gonna call her a friend. That's what the friend said, that to her it just sounded very anti-trans. And so she ended up exposing her.
That's just fucked up.
And then that led to her being dropped by her brand or label, whatever it is, management. So she ended up saying this on her Instagram.
That's funny.
I wasn't ready to come out about it yet, but today I got fired and I've been receiving hate mail and death threats ever since. So I'm being forced to tell the truth. I'm transgender. I transitioned at a very young age and I've lived my life as a female ever since. It's been very hard to keep this secret, but what I said about trans women is a direct reflection of my inner insecurities. And I have since come to realize that I am a woman. We all are.
Everyone's a woman.
And then how did she get caught?
That's fucked up that she got fired though. That's like super fucked up.
It's always fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
Especially for what she said.
And she's not ready. If she's not ready to come out, you know, she's hiding behind that mask because she's not ready. Right?
I mean, that was
Well,
that's a last ditch.
I mean, that's
I think in case of emergency, she broke the glass and she's like, well, fuck it, and she pulled the alarm.
Well, she's already drowning, and she's like, well, I got nothing else to lose.
Her career was over.
Yeah, because of those screenshotted.
But now she just put the nails on the coffin to make sure she stays dead.
Exactly, because
God, we are living in such a weird time.
yeah, I'm still honestly trying to figure out
But
this
it's also
story.
it's also depending. You got to think about your audience and your industry, right? She's in fashion. She's in all that. There's gonna be a lot of LGBTQ like in that world, right? I guarantee you, if she made that statement at like a freaking butchery industry thing or whatever, like,
Very specific.
like a chicken farming industry thing, like there's not a lot of LGBTQ group people there. I guarantee you. And people are gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, so let's go on and let's talk about eggs and shit.
But like that was so, the second tweet especially was so generic in general. It was like reading out of a science journal. Like is that anti-trans? Is it just science books anti-trans?
No, I think it's the controversy and it's controversial, right? Like it's like stating a point that isn't favorable within this group. So whatever their talking points are in the LGBTQ communities, if it goes against that, then you're being anti-whatever.
Yes, right, correct.
I think it's like what Joe's saying, it's industry specific. So if you're in fashion and everyone is that woke about LGBTQ stuff and you say something that might have been okay in like 2017, but now it's in 2019, it's like boom, it's red flag. But if we're at Tony's Meat and Cheeses, no one's gonna give a fuck if you say those things.
Or on a political,
because they haven't caught up to it yet.
Right. Or like on like political debates or in school or whatever. Like it's different. It's actually not anti-gay, but the way that they see it is anti.
But what if you're on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
You're just on Twitter, and so you're reaching every fucking single group.
Yeah.
Therefore, shut up, basically, because you could reach these people who feel this way, like in fashion, in whatever.
Yeah, that's the part that's
it's not really a moral thing.
Because that's where she was. It's not like she was at the runway.
No.
Yeah.
No. But what the company's doing is saving their ass because they know their demographic.
Right. Yeah.
So if the demographic is like of that community and they don't want any type of controversy, they're like, well, we'd rather not deal with anything, and that's just the business practical move. Now, morally, I think that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because they're not standing behind the people that they're sponsoring or they're employing or whatever.
Well, companies never gave a fuck about that.
Yeah.
So she ended up saying that she was trans, right? So then in that comment section, people were saying it's terrible and disgusting that you're lying to thousands of people. That clout shit is sad. And then they're saying like what, lying about being trans or not telling people she was trans. And then this person said, clarification, I'm not understanding how she got SRS at a very young age or when she started hormone replacements. I do not believe she is transgender. I've seen baby pictures of Carissa. I've seen her fully naked. I've been around this woman long enough to fully know her. We have many trans friends. This conversation would have definitely been brought up.
So she's
And then she says,
really ousted that she's not trans?
And then that same
person's
person
fucking-
Not trans at all.
So then it turns out that she ends up saying this, which says, I apologize for any transphobic remark I've ever made towards the trans community. I panicked and I thought if I came out as trans that I could somehow make things better for myself.
She should be fired just for that.
But it appears I've only made things worse.
Duh!
Really sorry, I'm only
Sorry, I lied!
I'm only 20 and I'm human.
No.
I make mistakes, but I refuse to let them define me. I hope you all can forgive me and move on from this because I'm so much more than this incident. I'm not a coward.
You're a fucking idiot.
Taking some time to reflect on my actions, and I hope you all
Stupid ass shit.
can try to understand.
Dude, at least she admitted to it.
Yeah, she owned up to it at 20 years old.
I know, it's
She
great.
is.
It's very entertaining.
Well, her brain isn't fully developed.
There you go.
Could be worse.
That's true. I was dumb as fuck at 20.
Exactly.
And this
like-
is funny.
It's great.
But would you have said, fuck gay people? Wait, just kidding. I'm gay. Wait, never mind. I was only pretending to be gay.
I'm only 20.
I'm only 20.
But a lot of gay people do that because they're afraid of admitting that they're gay in small towns. Like they actually do that because they don't want anyone to know.
Oh,
You know?
so they are coming out, but then they say just kidding, but they really are?
Yeah.
That's a lot of layers.
That is a lot of layers.
When I said fuck gay people, I meant that I fuck gay people. That's what I would have said.
Also, like thinking back to, I know this isn't all like in order or whatever, but like I don't know who would rent a kid to you.
Excuse me?
I don't know who would rent you a kid.
They don't know the context around that.
But I'm just like, I don't think
another
they're
video.
gonna have
A friend.
It's another video.
Like babysitting.
Think about that's how you didn't know what was going on in the story. I was so confused with the story. It took me a while to make it click.
I would rent Taika to Steve.
Yeah, see, exactly.
We're not even in
Steve's
that. We're
great
not
with
even in
Taika. You
that.
taught him how to
But you
catch.
know what's going on now, right?
A Disney rant video, in case you guys want to know. I don't even know if it's out by the
Get on
time.
our level, Sid.
I'm trying. You guys are so up there.
That's how crazy that, what do you call it, like mob mentality is now, where people can just make a statement about something and it's not even wrong or bad.
Yeah.
And people take their own position on it when it's just a neutral statement.
Like, I'm sure I'll catch hell just for saying our science books anti-trans because I'm genuinely asking a question. Like, is that what it's considered now?
Yeah.
Is stating like, well, you have these chromosomes and you have these chromosomes, and therefore is that anti-trans? You know what I'm saying?
If I say like, if I say like, there's a way to talk about, you know, gender and sex in a biological way, but also in a social construct way, right?
Right.
And it's like, can we define the two? Does that mean that I'm being anti-trans because I just want to talk about the biological end of it?
Yeah, which is the sex part of it too, right? Because then like when people are saying like gender reveal, there's other people in there saying it should be a sex reveal because you can't determine their gender until they're older. And,
male or female.
yeah. So I'm like, that's so.
You also can't determine their sexual preferences when they're 3 years old or 2 years old or whatever the fuck people are doing. Like that's really fucking crazy shit.
Let's just stop being so fucking sensitive, please, and just be all love, you know? Like, and don't lie about being in a community that you're not a part of.
Like Mario Lopez, did you guys hear about the Mario Lopez thing?
No.
He came out.
He never ages, by the way.
He basically came, and he does not. He came out and said, he was being interviewed by somebody, and he basically said, like, his kid wanted to dress up as a girl or something, but he's not gonna, like, that doesn't make my kid a girl. I'm not gonna let my kid make a decision about their sexuality at 3. And he had to apologize for that.
Why?
And I'm paraphrasing what he said. I know, Jesus, I don't have the quote in front of me. But he basically said he said essentially that, and then he had to apologize for it because everyone's trying to get him fired from his job at Extra.
Did it sound transphobic?
To me, it didn't. But
No, but to those people that are angry, I see.
But then, that's a wide berth because I don't know.
Man, it's like so dangerous.
Like, I get that you protect your identity and that's a part of you and, you know, you want to protect it, right? But then when it just, you kind of like start skewing things, like the context or the intention of what's being said, that's kind of taking it a little bit too far.
So I have a trans cousin. Not a bit. And it's been interesting because since I've known this person, because like they're on, it's like Nikki's cousin, and then now they're my cousin. And it's been interesting because when I first met this person, they were like a chick to me, and like they had a chick name, and like it was just chick. And then now like...
oh, so you saw the transition.
I saw the, right, I seen the before and after.
Yeah.
And now, like, he is doing, like, hormone replacement stuff and, like a deeper voice now and all this stuff. And now we call him a different name. Yeah. So it's just, it's tough to, because when you meet somebody, the repetition's crazy. Like, if I've only known Bart as Bart, and Bart. And when I see Bart, I'm like, what's up, Bart?
And now I'm Barbara.
Right, and so to remember that you're Barbara at all times, it's a difficult thing because you visually look the same to me.
Does he get mad when you accidentally?
No. But I feel bad, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel terrible.
Because you have a new, they identified a new way now.
Yeah.
Right,
And you're supportive.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't want to be a dick. If somebody's like whenever I say to somebody, I'm like on a thing, and people are like, well, Steven, you can step over here. I'm like, oh, I'm just Steve. It's okay. And I'm a Steve. No bigs. Yeah. Right? Like when somebody tells you, please address me this way, I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
You want to call yourself whatever the fuck. Like that's fine too. So yeah, but it's not whatever the fuck to me. It's like a big deal. This person's getting hormone replacement and all this stuff.
Yeah. But
it's impossible for me to imagine what that's like, where there's so few people to talk to, so little places to go for, like who else is going through.
Because their communities are smaller.
Right. So
Damn.
So I'm seldom to like, you know, go bit heavy on it, just because I'm still learning about.
Do you have any funny questions that you always wanted to ask them?
Funny questions? I mean, not funny questions.
Why are you shaking your head?
Well, I grew up. Did you guys post those photos of me looking like a boy? Everyone thought I had a transition when I was growing up. Yeah, they all thought that I was a boy. I don't know. I told you guys I looked.
I think you have a better case for saying you had a transition than this person ever did.
I thank you, Steve.
You're very welcome.
Steve has seen the photo.
I've seen them. Really? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I was treated like a boy, and everyone said, "Excuse me, sir," and it was awful.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so I know the feeling. That's why this is a really sensitive like topic, and I'm very like supportive of anyone that wants to go through whatever transition they want, because I know what it feels like to be. You're kind of being like discriminated against, you know, because it would for people that aren't supportive. Like they're very judgmental.
Because in my karate club, there's this kid, and you know, ambiguous looking. I wasn't sure, and then they're like asking the teacher a question. I'm like, speak up, and then I was like, hey, she has a question, and he's like, I'm a boy, and I'm all like, well, I fucked that one up. Shit, man.
You're trying to stick up for him too.
Did you know their name?
I thought it was a girl the whole time.
Did he have like an Alex or?
Yeah, what was his name?
I forgot he was new, but he had shoulder length hair, kind of chubby. So this whole time I thought it was a chubby girl.
You know what you should have done?
What?
Immediately hugged him and be like, I support you. That would have helped.
That would have.
And he's like, I'm a boy, and I was like, okay.
You didn't apologize?
I don't know what to say at that point. I was embarrassed. I was like,
You don't apologize in karate.
You don't apologize.
I was shocked because this whole I was like, damn. Okay, I should have thought of that because they don't wear a sports bra. So I'm like, yeah.